I knew something was wrong. I went to the hospital. They did a sonogram and there was no light. You know, it just lights up like a Christmas tree whenever you have a baby in there. So just immediately got upset and started crying because I was like, what did I do wrong?
I go on a Frames of Love shoot. The feelings that I feel, they vary from shoot to shoot. I can guarantee that every time I do have a feeling of a little bit of anxiety and just a heaviness, you know, because I'm feeling for these families and not knowing what I'm walking into.
I can honestly say as a nurse, there are some times where you're nervous to bring someone into a room, be it an exciting time or a devastating time.
We never know what we're going to encounter. So there are times that we have a hard time holding it together.
Once we walk into the doors of the hospital room, it all just kind of melts away and I just kind of feel a peace.
I was very worried about, I don't know, these ladies, and they're going to be right there during a very private and special moment.
They were there the whole time, but yet you didn't really see them. They were, Frames of Love was kind of in the shadows in the background. They were not obtrusive. They were just there to try to silently as possible capture the memories that the family would have, hopefully, to cherish forever.
I felt that it was something that needed to happen, and I just never thought anybody would do that in their own time.
Photographs provide an enormous source of healing for grieving families.
So many times patients are just not expecting anything at all to go wrong with their pregnancy or their baby or anything, and it's such a gift because you guys can step in during the unexpected circumstance.
We do this because, first of all, the Lord laid it on our hearts to do this. We want to give back to people. We want to minister love and comfort to these families in one of the hardest times of their lives.
My patients respond with just gratitude and admiration. They are so thankful for Frames of Love and the services that they provide in those times of need and devastation. It's just so nice for them to see a smiling, caring face that can provide these lasting memories for them.
It was very professional, very respectful, and very giving and wanting to do what the patients request.
They weren't in my space, which I appreciated, and they still got the most amazing shots. They were able to take beautiful pictures of our boy and help us come up with ideas of, hey, why don't we shoot his feet from this angle, because that might be something you want to remember, and that's my favorite photo.
When I look at the pictures, I remember the experience that I had with Frames of Love and how special it was to me.
It just provides them a source of healing that they may not think about at first, how important that is. I think sometimes they may not be ready initially to see the photographs or to look at the pictures, but I think at some point down the road they will, and I think it can really help heal their hearts.
They're just really good about finding those memories and those perfect pictures to still capture the moment and the memories while still bringing dignity to the family and to that precious little angel baby.
Had we not accepted and been open-minded to, somebody we didn't know being in there with us to take pictures of our beautiful baby boy, we wouldn't have those memories.
We want these people to know that they are not alone and that I have been there before. I have been in this situation, and that I am living proof that God can heal you and restore you, and that you can have joy again after the loss of a child.
I think that it only helps to have something to hold on to, a tangible object, because you can't hold on to that baby forever.
My photos are memories of something so beautiful. And even though it was a tragic event and it was nothing that I could do to control it, it was just beautiful.
So we can look back on, and it made me remember things that I had forgotten. I'd forgotten some of the harder parts of the day, and but those made me stronger. Those hard parts of the day made it that much more worth it.
I would say that I do Frames of Love because I've got a deep desire within to give back to others.
And they always have wonderful ideas with how to photograph the family with the baby or the baby by themselves. Always sweet pictures, and they're just so kind and generous to come out at all hours to help our patients who are in need of their services.
We couldn't do what we do at Frames of Love without the support of our families. We look at it, there is never anything going on in our lives that is more important than us stopping and going to take pictures for a family who has experienced the loss of their baby.
Gosh, I can't say enough about how wonderful each member of Frames of Love is, and how kind and compassionate they are, and what a gift to share with our community.
We have never had a negative response. Most people are just so grateful and so glad that they made the decision to call, because everything has died down a little bit, and now they have these photos that are going to be a treasure to them for as long as they live. This may be the only memento that they really have of this child or baby.
Our patients have responded to the Frames of Love photographers in such an extraordinary way. They are so appreciative of having this service available to them, especially at such a critical time in their lives.
Their commitment to these families and the passion that they have for what they do, the fact that they will come in the middle of the night to be with a grieving family, it's such a blessing. They're wonderful.
I think one great feature about Frames of Love is that all of our services are 100% free of cost to our families. We don't charge for the photographs, our time, anything that we bring to our families. It's all free. We do it as a gift of love.